Hello and welcome to NScapes. It's been a long, long time. As you can see, I have my notebook and my pen with me today, and that's because when I woke up this morning, I didn't have enough time to record this video, so I had to just quickly jot down my thoughts. Went out for my morning run, then yeah, made up my mind that when I return, I'll go ahead and record. So here I am. How have you guys been? It's been a while. So today I want to talk about achieving goals. How to achieve goals. Well, how I have been able to achieve certain goals that I set for myself. Yeah, and I know that before now, a lot of people who knew me a long time ago would always say, one thing I like about NS. NS is so determined, she's self-driven, when she wants to do something, she goes ahead to just do that thing and she achieves it at the end of the day. And I'm like, me. Whenever I hear people say that about me, I'm like, I'm honored. I'm like, hey, me that I know myself. I'm not really all that because a lot of times I've set goals for myself and I didn't achieve them. And here are some of the reasons. One is because I tend to be like fired up a lot. If I want to buy something, I'm like, if I don't buy that thing now, no, my whole body will not be at peace. I had to learn to stop doing that. I had to control it. But I've learned to calm down and process things properly before I go ahead to start doing them. But yeah, here I have six guides that I have used that I'm still using. Some of them are still work in progress because I haven't mastered them yet. So yeah, so number one is setting clear, achievable goals. hmm Now this one I want to tell you with a story. Before I can just wake up one morning and say I'm going to lose so amount of kg, and this is what I do. I'll start to work out immediately, most times morning and evening. I stop eating certain foods, like stop taking soda. I'll stop taking junk generally. I'll stop eating anything past 6 p.m. So it's like a lot. I'll just go ahead and start doing so many things at the same time. And the day that I will fall back, I'll go back to factory reset. It's always bad. It's usually worse than how I started, basically. So I learned to set clear, achievable goals. Now here's one thing I did, most especially about my health. Um, Towards my birthday last year, July last year, I made up my mind that I was going to live healthier. I was going to stop setting things, and I didn't rush it. Yes, I set my goals clearly so that I could achieve them. So number one thing I did was I didn't start working out. Yes, I tried to, but I told myself, "Energy, you're going to get overwhelmed. If you start doing all these things, you will get overwhelmed and you'll go back again. So start and master one first." So that was how I started, by reducing the number of times I take soda in a week because I love soda. I rather take soda than eat proper like solid food. So I started by reducing soda. In fact, before August, I stopped taking soda entirely, and this is March 2026. So it's been about 7, 8 months since I last took soda, and I'm so proud of myself because my body has adjusted. I no longer crave it. So it's like one of those things that I don't fancy anymore. And I told myself, this year, that was in February, the first week of February, I told myself I was going to start going on walks, which I started with 3 times a week. And as of today, I'm able to do every day of like the actual weekdays. So Monday to Friday, I go out, I walk for at least an hour, and I'm enjoying it. So now there's no soda anymore, and there's me working, and yeah, started with 3 times a week. Now I'm doing 5 times a week. I don't do Saturdays and Sundays because of how early I have to leave the house. So yeah, that's one. Set clear, achievable goals. Number two, create a routine that works for you, which is what I just talked about as well. So you create a routine that works for you. Do not do too much. Just start one step at a time. So just create a routine that works for you. You understand? Small, small, jeje. So number three, track your progress. Yes, that one I'm not very good at it. So you can either use a journal or you use an app. Now me, I do not like to commit to certain things. Like if I have to now start using a journal or all those recording stuff, and yeah, I'll be tired. So what I do is that from time to time, I just look at myself in the mirror and I'm like, okay, okay. Now this is not even about like physical, my physical looks. I'm talking about like how far I've grown financially and all of that. So many other things, and I just go ahead and I write it down somewhere. Okay, as a so date, I've been able to achieve this. So I can track back and see that maybe in the next 2 weeks, in the next 1 month or 2 months, however you want to go about it, you check again and you're seeing that there's progress. So it doesn't necessarily have to be every day. So that's one way, and that's one thing I've also done. Number four, stay accountable. So that's either you have a body or you have a community. So I belong to a community of sisters. The group is not as effective as I would want it to be, but then again, it's there. So there's a structure. We try to check up on each other once in a while. But beyond that, I also have a friend. Thumbs up to Belumi. Belumi and I served together. And funny enough, after NYC, she had to relocate to Lagos. And we've kept in touch ever since. And one thing that I know is that Pelumi and I, when we started in 2025, when we started our process, we had agreed that if you're unable to remit your part of the savings at a certain date, you have to pay the other person money. So her savings weren't coming to my account. Mine wasn't even going to hers either. So, but she was like, she had to show me. She would send it to me and she'd be like, okay, this is my receipt for so month, and I'll take it good on my own notepad. I'm like, okay, and I'll just note it. Okay, Balumi has saved for this month. So from time to time, I'm like, can I see your balance? Because I don't have access to the account, so yeah, that's the only way I'm able to like track her and know that she's doing what she promised that she was going to do. And it's the same with me too. And did we really achieve our goal last year? Not really, but I know that we got up to like 70%. We did great, and it's like the best I had done so far. So this year we have a new plan and we hope it works for us again. So yes, so when you have a community, you have somebody or people who you're accountable to, it also helps. Number five, reward your small wins. Yes, so when you do something, like sometimes when you do and you're like, okay, I just achieved this, I just did this, give yourself once in a while, reward yourself. hmm So for me, one way I reward myself is that because I really love to smell nice, I'll just go and buy myself perfumes. Sometimes that you know those things that you like, just spoil yourself and tell yourself, you are doing well or you're trying. So yeah, and this takes us to the very last one, not the least, but the last. Be kind to yourself. So flexibility is key. True. Now, a lot of times we give people grace and we don't give ourselves grace. Me, I'm like that. I can give somebody grace. Like someone does something to me, I'll be like, okay, it's well, maybe it's because of this, maybe it's because of that. I try to like give excuses for the person, but then I don't give myself grace because I don't know why. In fact, this morning, my friend got this mug for me that it came with a straw, very pretty with a cover. I haven't used it up to a week because I took it from her on Sunday and I broke it today while I was trying to shoot. I wasn't mad at myself. Normally, I will not forgive myself. Me that even when I overshare, maybe I say something to someone about myself that I feel like I shouldn't have said to that person. I'll be angry at myself. Like, what's wrong with you? Why did you have to say this? Even in my sleep, like very little mistakes I will make, I will not forgive myself. I'll be thinking about it. I will sleep. I will dream about it subconsciously. Like, it's always on my mind. So I had to also learn how to be kind to myself. Yeah, so I just move. So if I tell myself that I'm not going to eat this, eat that, even if I drink soda today, which is not something I'm planning to do, the most important thing is that I try to dust up and get back to work and not try to like beat myself up and all of that. So yeah, that's it for now. What are those things that you have also done? Those things that you used to guide yourself to achieve setting goals? Has it been working for you? And yeah, that's it. So like, follow, share, comment, and all of those things that they say in YouTube videos or be YouTube vlogs. We're still learning. So yeah, until next time. Bye guys.